Hi, how are you guys doing? Thought I would do something a little different today in my video post. I thought I would do the dishes. It's called an ADL, Activity of Daily Living, and yeah, the dishes still have to be done. It's been a pretty uneventful day. Like I said in my written post, it seemed like things were on cruise control today. It's kind of weird, really. Um, the girls are they're doing their volunteer thing again, and they wanted me to take them to that new restaurant, Five Guys. And I ran into somebody in the store, and the first thing the lady said was, "Oh, I just came from Five Guys, and woo, they high." So I asked the lady. I said, "Well, how much was the burger?" Then she goes into telling me how big the burger was and how many French fries she got with the order, and she goes on and on and on. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, how much is the burger? And when she finally told me, she said she paid $12. I mean, I guess it's not crazy, crazy high, but I felt like Eddie Murphy. Do you guys remember the Eddie Murphy bit when he said that he wanted McDonald's, but his mom was too cheap to take him, and she said, "Oh, baby, don't you worry, I'll make you a burger as good as Big Mac at home." And he said, "As good as Big Mac at home." And so there's that whole story about his mom making that burger. Well, I kind of did that, yesterday when the girls said they wanted Five Guys, and here this lady had told me, these hamburgers were $12. I thought, for $12, man, I can go home and make the best gourmet burger for $12, and the price of one will feed us all. We'll have monster burgers. So um, that's what I'm going to do here in just a little bit is make those burgers and see what the girls think. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm going to, at some point, take them to Five Guys. We like to check out the new restaurants in town as well as anybody else, but come on, $12 for a hamburger? Wow. Wow. It is ground beef. Well, maybe it's ground veal. I don't know. I don't know. Call me cheap. Call me cheap. I guess if I ever do make $1 million, they're going to call me a cheapskate because $12 for a burger is high. It's high. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. Someone had asked me to share the story of how I proposed to Teresa. And for those of you who may remember, I wrote about this once because even though our marriage lasted 25 years, I never actually said the words, "Teresa, will you marry me?" The way it went down was we had talked about marriage a couple of times, but hadn't really got anywhere beyond, yeah, I think that I could marry you, and I think that I could live with you, that kind of thing. So one day, she and I were at my house, and we were playing this game with these toy guns. And so we're running through the house. We are just doing kid stuff. I mean, we were young. I was, what, 21? She was 22. So we're running through the house chasing each other with these guns. And between the kitchen and the dining room, there was this swinging door. So, I shot her and she shot me, and we're kind of running in a circle around the house. And at one point, she was gaining on me. And so as I come through the kitchen, through that door in the dining room, between the kitchen and the dining room, and it swung both ways, I just kind of grabbed it and shut it behind me as I was running. Well, she had a bead on me and had her hand out like this to take a shot, and her arm, bam, got caught in that door. Oh my God, I felt so bad. She fell to the ground, and it hurt so bad she looked like she was breakdancing. She was just kind of spinning around and around, and oh my gosh, I never felt such guilt. And so obviously the game was over. I spent the rest of the evening, nursing her wound, and we put some ice on it, and I felt so bad. So the next morning, it had a nice lump on it, and it was bruised pretty bad. And I asked her if she wanted to go to the doctor, and she didn't. And even though it was my fault, not once did this woman complain. Now I don't know that if the shoe had been on the other foot, I would have been so kind. You know, I'd have been like, it was your fault. You didn't have to shut that door. You could just do my arm. She didn't do any of that. She never once really complained that I had done this to her. And I thought in my mind, she is a keeper. And so I made up then that, I was going to give her the ring that day, or at least get it. And so I didn't have a car then. I called a cab. We took a cab out to the mall. And, I knew that I knew why I wanted to go to the mall, but I told her we were just going out there to kill some time and hang out. And when we walked past Lily's Jewelers, I said, hey, let's go in here. Didn't we talk about buying a ring? And the look on her face said, yes. So we go into the store, and when we walked out, we were engaged. And it's funny because I never asked Teresa, will you marry me? And Teresa never actually said yes. So it's funny that, we spent 25 wonderful years together, and the traditional popping of the question, well, that didn't happen. That's how uncommon and unusual my love story with Teresa is. I want to thank all of you for everything you guys have done, the thoughts and the prayers, and all the well wishes, and even the support during those times of drama. And you know what? Those times of drama are just going to happen. That's life, whether or not I'm a grieving widow or not. That's why I kind of welcome that kind of, I shouldn't say welcomed it, but thankful for it. I really am thankful for it because it reminds me, there was this like shell of kindness because he's the grieving widow. Oh my, did you hear his wife passed? She's so young. And, everybody is being so kind. But in real life, it doesn't work like that in real life. So that's why I called it the honeymoon period. The honeymoon period is over. And, like I said, I'm going to hold on to the positive because there is so much of that. And do stuff like activities of daily living, washing the dishes, And it lets me know that, A, if I don't wash them, they're not going to wash themselves, although it is the girls' chore. But, since they're doing this volunteer work, I've kind of stepped up a little bit, and I'm helping them out. Now, where do I draw the line between helping them out and they have to still do their responsibilities? The challenges of parenting a teenager these days. It is such a rough road out there. But again, I want to thank all of you for your thoughts, your prayers, your support. And I thought of a joke. I got a joke for you. I'm going to end with it. And it's kind of about the girls. It's kind of funny, really. Nisha's birthday is coming up. And, gift shopping. And, she's kind of too old for toys. But at the same time, everybody loves a toy if it's a cool toy, no matter whether you're 8 or 80. So I was looking. And, there's the Barbie section. And, it's big, the Barbie section. They sell all kinds of Barbie. They sell, single Barbie, beach Barbie, nighttime Barbie, glamour Barbie, bikini Barbie. They even have, Barbie has a handicapped friend named Tracy who comes in a wheelchair. Barbie covers everything. Well, now they have a divorce Barbie. Yes, they have a divorce Barbie. She comes with half of Ken's stuff. Guess there's no good lawyers in Barbie land. Hey, I love you guys, and I will see you on the flip side.